Word. Free Durk. Free. Heard what I said? Free Durk.
You can't expose somebody already living in the light. The room went silent. The internet didn't. That one-liner became the quote of the year. Fans printed it on hoodies, captions, and TikTok edits. Once again, Durk won without raising his voice. But here's where it got deeper. Behind all the entertainment, this scandal had real ripple effects. Relationships around both camps started shifting. Some of YoungBoy's closest friends unfollowed him, allegedly to avoid collateral clout damage. Meanwhile, Durk's circle tightened, solidifying him as a boss figure rather than just a rapper. He'd transcended the feud and turned into a walking lesson. When you move with quiet confidence, chaos destroys itself. Even radio hosts started echoing the same sentiment. YoungBoy's anger burned bridges. Durk's patience built them. It was poetic justice in real time. Every headline that once mocked Durk for being too quiet was now praising his silence as strategy. And the fans, they crowned him. Durk's revenge arc is better than any Marvel movie, one tweet said. Another read, YoungBoy's downfall had better character development than half of Netflix. It was savage, but it wasn't wrong. The scandal that was supposed to embarrass Durk had done the opposite. It elevated him into cultural myth. He wasn't just a rapper anymore. He was a symbol of composure in a world addicted to chaos. Every clip of him smiling, every quote he dropped, every beat he touched carried new weight. He'd turned humiliation into art, betrayal into business, and gossip into glory. But as always, there's one universal truth in hip-hop. Peace never lasts. Insiders are already whispering that YoungBoy's next album contains subtle shots aimed right back at Durk. The cycle of chaos, pain, and pettiness might just be ready to restart. Because in this game, nobody really wants closure. They want views. And somewhere deep down, you just know Durk's ready. He's waiting in silence again, plotting. Because if history has taught us anything, it's that Lil Durk doesn't react. He calculates. Every move, every lyric, every pause is a setup for the next viral moment. So the moral of the story, in the rap game, loyalty's a gamble, silence is a weapon, and revenge doesn't always come with a beat. Sometimes it comes with a headline. Lil Durk didn't just survive the scandal, he engineered it. And as for NBA YoungBoy, he'll recover, maybe even fight back. But this L, it's carved in digital stone. Because when your girl gets caught slipping and your rival stays silent, you don't just lose the fight, you lose the narrative. Durk won this one without dropping a bar, and that's what makes it legendary. And there you have it. The scandal that shook the internet harder than a 6.0 on the clout scale. Lil Durk just gave us a masterclass in revenge without a single diss track, while NBA YoungBoy accidentally handed the internet a month's worth of memes. Loyalty got tested, reputations got rearranged, and the whole rap game just got reminded that silence is the loudest sound in hip-hop. But don't you dare think this story's done. Oh no, because in this industry, peace lasts shorter than a Snapchat streak. YoungBoy's camp is already teasing something big, and you know Durk's the type to let you talk first, just so his silence hits harder later. So keep your popcorn warm and your notifications on, because round 2 of this saga might just break the internet again. Now if you're still here soaking in the chaos, hit that like button like you just found your ex's burner account. Drop your wildest theory in the comments. Was Durk playing 4D chess, or did karma just clock in early? And don't forget to subscribe, because around here, we don't just cover rap news. We expose the drama behind the beats. Turn that notification bell on so hard it files for workers' comp, because when the next scandal hits, and it will, you'll want front row seats at Rap Rain, the empire where receipts never expire and every headline hits harder than an 808. This is Rap Rain, signing off, where legends don't talk, they trend, and silence is the ultimate diss track. Ultimate diss track. You thought the Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy feud was dead. Think again, because this time it ain't about music, diss tracks, or street politics. Oh no, this time it's about a woman, and a betrayal so messy it makes the Kardashians look like a Bible study group. Word on the digital streets is that NBA YoungBoy just got caught with Lil Durk's girl. And Durk didn't just react, he went nuclear. We're talking screenshots, subliminals, deleted tweets, and energy so toxic it could power a Drake album. The internet's calling it the ultimate plot twist of 2025. One minute, everyone thought the beef had cooled off. The next, YoungBoy's allegedly cozying up with someone from Durk's inner circle. And Durk's response, straight savage. You think you've seen rap drama before? Nah, this one's got betrayal, revenge, receipts, and a twist that'll make you question who's playing chess and who's getting played. Because when it comes to Lil Durk, heartbreak turns into hit records and disloyalty turns into demolition. So buckle up. This isn't just another feud. This is war disguised as romance, and the way Durk just exposed YoungBoy might be the pettiest power move in hip-hop history. It all started like every modern rap disaster, with a whisper, a screenshot, and a rumor that spread faster than a Lil Durk tweet after a heartbreak. The internet was chilling, minding its own business, when a few fans noticed something suspicious. NBA YoungBoy was spotted, allegedly, getting way too comfortable with someone from Durk's world. Not just any random friend, but someone heavily rumored to be his girlfriend. At first, people thought it was clickbait. Ain't no way, they said. YoungBoy wouldn't dare. But then photos started leaking. Grainy, blurry, and chaotic. The kind of quality that always means it's about to blow up. The screenshots showed YoungBoy's arm around a woman who looked eerily familiar. Same nails, same bracelet, same outfit that Durk's girl had worn in a recent IG story. Within minutes, fan pages were connecting the dots like digital detectives on Red Bull. One viral tweet said, "That's the same crop top. Zoom in." Another replied, "Same room, same lighting, same betrayal." Suddenly, YoungBoy and Durkio were trending worldwide. Now, if you know the history between these two, you already know this wasn't just a scandal. It was emotional nuclear warfare. These men have been locked in one of the pettiest feuds in rap history. Diss tracks, subliminal bars, and entire fandoms who treat YouTube comment sections like boxing rings. But this time, it wasn't about bars. It was personal. And when Durk saw it, you could practically feel the internet tremble. The man didn't even need to post a name. One tweet, 5 words, and social media went into cardiac arrest. Ain't no loyalty left. That's it. No emojis, no names, just pain with punctuation. Fans knew immediately who he was talking about. The replies exploded. He talking about YoungBoy. This gotta be about her. Not the girlfriend too. Then came the chaos. YoungBoy, who lives for digital drama like it's cardio, jumped on Instagram Live. Smiling, smug, and sipping on something suspiciously expensive, he said, "You're always crying about a girl. I don't even want her. She wanted me." Boom. The live ended, but the internet never recovered. Within an hour, Durk had unfollowed a few accounts. That's how the modern generation tracks heartbreak. Not through tears, but through Instagram analytics. Fans noticed he'd quietly scrubbed his girl's name from his bio, removed her pics, and posted a cryptic line on his story, "You can't snake the loyal." The memes immediately wrote themselves. Durk in his Drake era. This next song finna end careers. Bro about to drop The Voice 2, Betrayal Edition. Blog pages went feral. The Shade Room, academics, Hollywood Unlocked. Everyone had a source claiming they knew what happened. Some said YoungBoy and the girl met at a private event in Miami. Others swore it happened during a secret studio session. One insider claimed she said it was innocent, but the vibes weren't innocent. Meanwhile, Twitter detectives were posting side-by-sides like they were building an FBI case. Look at her nails in Durk's post on Tuesday, same as in YoungBoy's story on Wednesday. The reflection in the mirror matches the car window from YoungBoy's live. It was chaos, confusion, and content all at once. Durk stayed quiet publicly, but his silence was louder than a diss track. He started posting dark captions. One said, "She moved like a fan, so I left her with one." Another, "Real ones never compete, they replace." The internet collectively gasped. Fans commented, "He talking about YoungBoy's girl," Durk throwing shade like a solar eclipse. And then, like clockwork, a leak dropped. A video surfaced of Durk in the studio, rapping new unreleased bars. "You crossed the line for clout, now you sleeping with the ops. Loyalty cheap now, guess the streets got swaps." Boom, timeline detonated. People called it the sneak diss heard around the world. Others said, this man's pain could cure writer's block. The music world started taking sides. Some rappers quietly liked Durk's posts, others stayed suspiciously neutral. One rapper tweeted, "Love make you do dumb things, but beef make you do dumber." Fans decoded it instantly. That's about YoungBoy. What made it worse? The girl at the center of it all. Silent. No statement, no denial, just pretty pictures, captions about healing energy and subtle shade. One post said, "You can't expose what's already been seen." And just like that, the internet melted. Durk's fans went into full war mode. They spammed YoungBoy's comment sections with broken heart emojis and lyrics from Durk's songs. YoungBoy's fans clapped back with snake emojis and laughing gifs. One comment lasted 9 hours. But behind all the chaos, one thing was clear. This wasn't just about romance, it was about dominance. Durk and YoungBoy have been circling each other for years like rival generals in a Cold War. And this was the equivalent of dropping an emotional nuke. YoungBoy's camp claimed Durk was overreacting. They said it wasn't serious, they just kicked it. But Durk's team wasn't buying it. One insider allegedly said, "It's not about what happened, it's about who it happened with." And honestly, that's the line that defined the entire scandal. Because in this world, betrayal doesn't just break hearts, it breaks the internet. Now, as the blogs kept spinning and fans kept dissecting every post, Durk made his next move. A move so subtle, so savage, and so calculated, it turned the situation from heartbreak to headline. He wasn't going to cry about it, he was going to expose it. Because when Lil Durk feels betrayed, he doesn't just post subtweets, he writes history in 4K. And what he did next turned this rumor into a full-blown cultural explosion. By the next sunrise, social media wasn't just buzzing, it was burning. The Durk versus YoungBoy feud had transformed from subliminal dices into a full-blown digital battlefield. Every blog, podcast, and rapper group chat was locked in. The only thing trending harder than the scandal itself was the word exposed. Because Lil Durk didn't just clap back, he unloaded. It started with a single Instagram story, a black background, white text, and a warning shot that said, "Screenshots don't lie. Watch me end the internet today." 10 minutes later, he posted a carousel of what looked like receipts, text threads, timestamps, and photos that sent fans into a frenzy. You could see blurred faces, but the context was clear. One message said, "Tell him I'm busy, I'm with my boy right now." Another, "He don't need to know I'm in Utah." Fans didn't need a decoder. They knew. Utah is YoungBoy's HQ. Within minutes, Twitter turned into a courtroom. "That's her! That's his girl!" No wonder Durk said he's done with loyalty. Screenshots spread like wildfire, spawning thousands of YouTube breakdowns and TikTok theories before the man even deleted the post. And then, like a nuclear encore, Durk went live, calm, smirking, hoodie up. The man looked like a villain who already knew the ending. "Y'all keep saying I'm tripping," he said, "but when I say I got receipts, I mean I got surveillance-level footage." He laughed, shook his head, and dropped the mic with one final line. "Stop playing with real ones. I ain't NBA, but I shoot different." That line alone broke the internet. Twitter went straight into hysteria. This man turning pain into poetry. He just called him out live. No way YoungBoy staying quiet after that. But for once, YoungBoy did stay quiet. For about 6 hours. And in rapper time, that's basically forever. When YoungBoy finally responded, it wasn't a denial, it was a troll. He dropped a post of himself grinning ear to ear, captioned, "Ain't my fault they want to be around a real one." The photo? Him on FaceTime, fans swore they could see the same mystery woman's nails reflected on the screen. The internet cracked in half. Durk's fans flooded the comments with coffin emojis. Bro burying his own career. You really flexing with another man's girl? YoungBoy's fans clapped back with snake emojis and the now legendary line, "She chose better." One fan even edited the photo into a mock album cover called Toxic Romance Utah Edition. Meanwhile, TikTok was in full conspiracy mode. Users were pausing frames, zooming in, enhancing shadows, acting like FBI agents with Wi-Fi. "The bracelet matches," one viral post said. Another claimed, "The hotel lamp is identical to the one in Durk's IG story." The comments were chaos. "The streets need the full 4K footage. This saga better get a documentary." Even other rappers couldn't resist jumping in. Boozy went on live and said, "You're playing too dangerous. These boys need to stop mixing women with war." DJ Academics posted, "And with war." DJ Academics posted, "That pain, when packaged right, becomes power. And power, when played right, becomes history." Because in this generation, clout is currency, loyalty is luxury, and silence is the loudest flex of them all. And there it is, the saga that had the rap world in a chokehold. Lil Durk didn't just survive betrayal, he remixed it, monetized it, and charted it. What started as heartbreak turned into headlines, and what began as gossip turned into greatness. Durk took pain, polished it, and sold it back to the same internet that tried to clown him. That's not revenge, that's business. He didn't scream, he didn't fold, he didn't break. He let his silence do the talking while his music did the walking. Meanwhile, NBA YoungBoy played the villain role so hard that even his fans started asking, "Bro, are you okay?" The man wanted to win the internet, but ended up losing the narrative. Because while YoungBoy was trolling, Durk was evolving. Now it's your turn. Who really won this war? Was it the Chaos King from Utah who laughs through the smoke? Or the quiet assassin from Chicago who turned betrayal into Billboard? Drop your answer in the comments, because this debate's bigger than both of them. And if you've been locked in from the start, smash that like button like Durk smashed the charts. Subscribe before the next scandal drops, because on The Rap Truth, we don't follow rumors, we dissect them, exaggerate them, and then deliver them with flames. Stay tuned, stay entertained, and remember, in the rap game, heartbreak isn't the end. It's just the intro to the next platinum record.